Kentucky was a slave state. You all know about slavery? Right, it's been around for thousands and thousands of years. There were slaves in ancient Egypt and slaves in Rome. Now there's been some real wrong-headed ideas that have come around in this world that we live in. Like that one where people used to think that the earth was flat. And that if you sailed far enough out in the ocean, you'd fall off the edge of the world. It sounds funny, doesn't it? But people believed it. And they were wrong. And they were wrong about slavery, too. It took them a little bit longer to realize it, but they were wrong. Just because a person has different colored skin than you do, just because they think a different way, they live a different way, they believe in different things, that doesn't give you the right to think that you can buy and sell those people. And it certainly doesn't give you the right to think that you can enslave them and make them do things that you don't want to do yourself. So my father didn't like the idea of slavery either. Now, Kentucky was about split down the middle. Some people thought slavery was okay and other people didn't. My father hated it for two reasons. Not just the moral reason that it's wrong to try and own another person, but also because he lost work. Because sometimes people would come to him, he was a carpenter as well as a farmer, and people would come to them and they'd say, Thomas, my father's name was Thomas Lincoln, I need to have a barn built. How much would you charge me? And my father would say, $10. And then a man who owned a slave would come to that same person and say, no, don't pay Thomas Lincoln $10 to build your barn. I've got an old slave, and he's not doing anything right now, and I got to feed him, so I'll have him build it for you for $3. Well, who is that person going to pick? My father for 10, or that man and his slave for 3? So my father started to lose work. So it was doubly bad. And his feeling about slavery was on 2 counts. So he decided to move us.